Don't ever let it slip your mind. Hey, walk around with your head up and your chest out. Be smart and let's go next week. You got me? Hey, who's out? Who's out? Who's out?
All right, baby. They came to our house, baby. We got the best steak from us from last year. They came to our house. Let's show them. Whose house? Whose house? Whose house? Whose house?
We ready. We ready for y'all. We ready.
The thoughts, views, and opinions expressed by the host of this show are for entertainment purposes only. I repeat, this is not serious, this is not real. I am an untrained professional content creator who is freestyling this show. I do not encourage you to try this at home alone. Enjoy the show.
Hey, Zay. Welcome to the show. Welcome to What's Up, Cynthia. If you are new here, my name is Cynthia. Hello. How are you guys doing today? On this beautiful Wednesday afternoon in Dallas, Texas, that is. It's beautiful, but cold. So, how are you doing today? I'm about to check the chat. Got a couple of things going on. I got a show planned for us today. I got some things to talk about, to discuss, and to put to rest. If you have been here for over a while, you know that there's always drama on the panelverse, always. Oh, first of all, let me get a mic check before I get into my monologue and realize my mic sucked. But yes, in the panelverse, there is always something going on, always. And today is no different. Today will be no different. It's the end of the year. Can y'all believe it? 2025 is almost over. Okay, so y'all aren't going to give me a mic check? Holy. Well, then let me stop the show and go do it myself. Okay, so y'all aren't going to give me a mic check? Okay, I did, and it's good. Thank you, Cynthia, for helping me. Thank you. All righty, guys. No worries, no worries. I understand. It's a lot of pressure. Okay, thank you, Dominique. Thank you. I'm about to get to the comments. So, yeah. It's the end of the year. I can't believe it. 2025 is almost over. Did you have a good year? I hope you had a growing year. I hope that this year brought about things in your life that help you grow. But it's also coming to an end. And as it's coming to an end, I'm trying to hurry and clean up all of the projects I have going on. All the projects that I started but never finished. And one of them is this one here. I'm working on this. Yeah. That's the Jack interview. It's going to be a multi-part series. There's a lot of projects, I got new ones coming about. I'm looking forward to 2026. I'm looking forward to that year. I feel like it's going to be a good year. I'm proclaiming it to be a good year. But along with coming to the end of a year, it's time for me to put some things to rest. It's time for me to pack up some things and to place it neatly in a box and put it up and be done with it. So, that is what this stream is about today. If you've been here over a year, even almost 2 years, at this point, 2 years, if you've been here for that long, if you consider yourself an OG, let me check out the chat, though, because I almost forgot. First and always is Dominique. Will there be color pictures with the story, Cynthia? We can hope it ends well. Oh, I got you. It's like you read my mind. Not only will there be color pictures, there's going to be a video. And y'all know me, I love to put a video together. You know that. So there's going to be a video. I answered, of course. Enjoy it with Cynthia. Hope Lindsay takes it with fun. I hope she takes it and receives it. So whether it be for fun or whether it be whatever, I hope she receives the message. I do. And we're going to talk about that. And if you are a member here on my channel, you've seen all the videos that I dropped yesterday. If you haven't, we're not going to go through the videos. Ain't nobody got time to watch all of that. That's why I dropped them. I'm going to talk about that here in a minute. There's never a last one. Well, indeed, there is never a last one. I agree. There are patterns, and I'm going to stay the fuck away. I got to tell you, you're in my head, because we're going to talk about patterns today. We're going to talk about those things. The gorilla dancing in the pool with the flash dance and music. Love it. That's how I feel. That's how I feel today. Y'all didn't get a chance to see it because I see people, as we all know, the panel versus drama. And there can be drama, and then don't get it twisted. Drama's not a bad thing. It's not. We all have life, and we all have problems in life, and there's just times, you know what, you don't even want to think about it. You don't want to think about your problems. There's nothing you can do about it right now in this moment. You just want to focus on something else that just takes your mind away from whatever it is you have going on. And that's where you turn into somebody else, and you look at their problems and you look at their drama. You think, oh. So I do hope that what you see out of this today is drama in a healthy way. You know, I used to have this boyfriend, and he used to always say, when we'd get mad, when we'd have an argument, I would get mad, and he'd be like, calm down. Not all conflict's bad. Just calm down, okay? And we're going to talk through this, and we're going to work through this, but stop looking at it that way. And he was right. I mean, of course, I never said that. Excuse me, I'm a little stuffy, the weather. However, he's correct. Not all conflict is bad. It doesn't have to be bad. It doesn't have to be degrading. It doesn't have to be destroying and tearing each other down. We all heard the saying, iron sharpens iron. All right. Drama usually is an internal thing. I agree. I do agree with you on that today. I'll whine. Howdy, party people. Howdy, howdy. Hope you guys have hit that like button on the way in. Lauren. Now, Lauren's been around, so she knows about all the drama. So she can tell you. She can tell you. She's been there through it all. It's the Lindsay week, or what's up, Cynthia? Our pool, I'm starring that and swinging back around to it in a little bit. All right, I got you. Yes, thank you. First, get your game up, lazy peeps. Whew, I'm starring that one too and swinging back around to that. Alrighty, guys. So, if you guys had an opportunity to view my page yesterday, and you saw me dropping video after video after video after video of Lindsay, and you're thinking, what is going on? Why is she doing this? Cynthia's lost her mind. I'm going to tell you why I have done this. But first, I got to pull. All right. I need a producer. I got a lot going on back here. All righty, guys. Can y'all see the screen? Yes, you can. All right. So, yesterday I dropped the one video. I'm not going to play it. I'm just going to show you it. It's called, Did You See the Fight Between Lindsay and Crispy? This was a fight. I'm not even sure. I just know Lindsay and I are fighting at this time. Her and Flo had a situation happen. She became mad, and she shot up everybody around Flo. And hey, I get it. Sometimes things like that happen. You want to shoot everybody up in the room, and you're like, okay, whatever. She's done lost her mind as usual. And then she came up on here, and she's like, oh, I just wanted to apologize. And if you haven't seen it, it's definitely a classic. Like, if you're like, hey, Cynthia, ain't nobody got time to watch all your videos today, girl. We got a real life. See, Lauren right here knows it. Right here. Literally my favorite video. Exactly. Like if you only had one video to watch, this would be the one you would want to see, because even though it's funny, everything that Crispy is saying is spot on. And I want y'all to watch that and pay it, like, listen to what Crispy says to her. And did you, over the years, have we seen her grow with it? You know, I'm going to let y'all make that decision. After that, then, of course, there was the infamous, did y'all see Lindsay take her shirt off video? This was the stream where she came up. She wants to have conflict resolution, which, by the way, spoiler alert, Lindsay is not good at conflict resolution at all, nor is Flow State in managing it. I say that with the most love, Flow State. I do. This is the video where she comes up. We have her tell it one way. It's, oh, she's being attacked. You watch the video, I'll let you tell it for yourself. See, there's so many working parts to this that if I even tried to tell you, like, no, this happened, and then this happened, and then that happened, and maybe you didn't see this, so I'm going to tell you about it. Like this, I wouldn't have enough time. So that's why I dropped all of these videos yesterday. I want you to go and watch these and make an assumption for yourself. See, I don't want to come up here and tell you. I want you to observe it. And I want you to draw your own conclusions. I'm not here to poison the well, nor am I here to highlight it. I'm here to bring the story, because a lot of people are always accusing me of being a bully, of being mean, of starting it. And maybe y'all don't see everything together. So that's why I dropped all of these videos. All right, so then after that, oh, yes. I forgot. What's next? The base. And you're probably thinking, well, Cynthia, there wasn't even really a fight on this video, so why did you bring this video up, Cynthia? Again, excuse me for my stuffy nose. Well, where's my starred conversation? Dang it. I didn't start. What the hell? It's the patterns. It's Namaste the fuck away where she said patterns and patterns. I wanted to show you, demonstrate the pattern that perhaps Lindsay has. Because in the story that I tell today, or show today, I'm going to bring up, is this part of her pattern? So this video was brought into play because I wanted you to see her behavior, her pattern, what is like, how she responds to men on the panel verse. Not only that, but how she, I don't know how to say it, how a certain energies change and shift when she comes onto a panel. So that's why I brought that video up yesterday. And then, of course, there was the listen, out of all the videos that are the hardest to watch, this is that one. If you're like sensitive and you're empathetic and you pick up people's emotions, this is the video that's going to be the hardest to watch. This is a classic Lindsay crash out. Now, there is no nudity. You got to go back to video number 2 for that. But this is a sad one to watch. This one was hard for me to even put together. Because as much as I don't really vibe with her, I am still a woman, and I see when another woman is in pain. Now, I'm not going to step in and do anything about it because, well, that's none of my business. Her and I already have our issues. Oh my gosh, hang on, please. My StreamYard's janky. Oh my gosh. I hate you, StreamYard. I hate you so much. You have no idea how much I hate you. Hold, please. Guess who's back? Alrighty, guys. So, all right, let me check in with the chat. Is the mind or the emotion? Is it the mind or the emotions? We're gonna, Dominique, you are just so smart. You know, I just want you to know, I feel like, oh my God, I have an educated scholar in the chat right now. My mom and dad would be so proud. Is it? But more so than that, let me ask you this though, Dominique. Regardless if it is the mind or the emotions, does it justify the bad behavior? And are we going to excuse it? Oh, well, she's not right in the mind. She's a bad, are we going to justify the bad behavior? And if we do that, is it healthy? Is it unhealthy? And we're going to talk about this because people can sit here and get mad at me. And I can't, you're just so jealous of Lindsay, Cynthia. She's so gorgeous. And we're going to see, I got a video for y'all today. So, good question though. Good question. I've watched it so many times. I was on Flo's clip channel watching it with Joe. Oh my God, Joe. I was so mad at Joe during that too, because he was just simping and cupcaking for her. It's just so crazy. Many are wounded. Try to be again, Dominique. What makes you think I'm not wounded? I mean, let me not take it personal, Dominique. You're right. I'm not going to take it personal. Yes, many people are wounded. Try to be kind to one another. You're right. However, sometimes these wounded people, that's their justification for being crappy people. She's hurt. You don't know the trauma I've been through, Cynthia. You don't know it. All right. Many are acting out to try to allow them to fake it till they become aware. What? She pulled my hair. Okay. Dominique, you're just more human behavior. It is our role to judge others about whether it is good or bad. Okay. For you, Cynthia, the lesson for you would be to have your own. See? And I definitely have my own boundaries. I think we've all seen that. So, let me tell you the latest situation that happened with her, and that just really caused me to put it together because it kind of carries over from another situation. And I'm going to talk about that here as soon as I get this video pulled up. All right, I'm not going to start it yet. I'm going to kind of set it up. So in case you haven't heard on the streets of YouTube that there's a whole situation going on between Landry and Flow State. We're going to talk about that. And we're not going to talk about that too in depth. But I am going to speak on that. Dominique, I hope you stay because I've got something to show. But it's at the end of the video, Dominique. It's at the end of the video. And I'm going to star this one. Hang on. Let me check my stars. Yes. I'm checking my stars. All right. So there's been the battle, right? There's a Flow State and Modern Man lost again, / AKA Landry. Landry's accusing Flow State of many things, being a snake, trying to sabotage his channel. We might even tap into that, just depending on how other people maneuver in this moment. Trust me, I am always ready for anything that comes my way, Landry, if you are listening. So I would just not pay attention to this right now. This really has nothing to do with you. You're kind of a surface level thing. So, of course, if anybody spent time at Flow States, Flow State is a grifter. He enjoys money. He enjoys getting paid for his time, and he should be. We're not going to have that discussion. However, it's what Flow does. And along with the brown, I think the bounty at first was $20. Landry couldn't come back till $20. However, the chat, and they did a grift, and they raised the bounty up to $185, meaning that people paid and said, hey, I put $20 on Landry's 20, so now he owes you 40 to come in. And then somebody would come. Even I put 5 on it, right? And then people would come in, and it got all the way up to $185. So now there's a $185 bounty on Landry that just started with 20. And of course, Landry's upset. He's going around. He's upset, right? So Flo's doing it live, doing the grift. Lindsay comes up. Now, before I get too into this, of course, me being me, I clipped it all together because when I tell this story, it's going to be hard to keep up with it because I'm going to be like, well, see, over here they said this and over here they said that. So I brought it all together in this one video. Now, at first, this video was just going to be like 9 minutes. I had it down. I was proud. In like the last hour, more stuff came in. And I was like, oh, my God. So then it turned into a 17-minute video. So we got to get through it. I got to get through the video. All right. Yes, I agree. Taylor has been true to himself. Well done for him. Exactly. Hate the game. Don't hate the player. You know what I mean? Don't get mad that he's good at playing the game. It's the way the game goes. It's the way the game goes. Okay, so let's start this video.
I would like to propose this. I will pay Landry's bounty if, and only if, he admits that he lied about me hitting on him, because that was also a lie. So
here we are. We're having the bounty. We're having the drift. Raise the bounty. Let's get it up. Let's make it happen for, let's get flow money flow, right? And Lindsay sees a moment of opportunity to come up and somehow make it about her. Hey, I'll pay your bounty if you apologize for lying on me. We're going to get to all of that, I assure you. Okay? That's why I pulled up that video of, did you see the time that Lindsay was rejected by Base Oracle? It's a pattern. She wants to come up and she wants to kind of put these men on the spot. And so this is why I pulled that video out
in combination with the lie that he told about Flo.
Do you know what she's talking about? Okay, so this right here, right? So this is on Gen X Jeff's panel. And of course, we have Gen X Jeff, we have Landry, and we have the Machine Lies. The clip that we just saw is from the night before. And so the next day, Jeff and TML and Modern Man are talking about it. And listen, again, if y'all have not got the memo and you can't keep up with who likes who and who doesn't like who, Jeff can't stand me. I have declared that Modern Man and I are Joker and the Batman. We're enemies, and TML cannot stand me either. Okay? So, with that being said, I'm going to truly give my honest views, thoughts, and opinions of this video. You're going to see as we go further into the video.
What's your take on all this?
On all of what?
That's a good question.
You're a panel veteran, so you have a very broad perspective.
You're talking about the Landry thing with Flow State?
The Flow State bait.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I actually clipped like 11 minutes of it, and I guess it was Lindsay Smith coming.
So he said I actually clipped 11 minutes of it. See? It's what we do here in the Panelverse. We clip. All right, clip, snap this, snap that, custom paste this, move that, add that. This is what we do. Because it's opportunity to have a conversation about it. It's a learning, teachable moment. So he's telling you, hey, I clipped it.
Nope. And
just tell him to keep making.
So again, when he's talking about, so when TML is telling the story, he's referring to this video that I clipped back to. This is what he's speaking about.
And especially if she's like,
anything, because it always gets everybody upset. Either the men call me a whore or the women get all upset and call me a whore.
I've never said that.
It's sort of like.
I don't think that's the reason why they call you a whore.
And she's like, basically now which that whole thing is poisoning the well, right? Because Lindsay Smith and Flow State, that's a toxic drama, right? So
man, is that ever a toxic drama? The whole Lindsay and flow state thing. That is the worst combination to put together. It really is. I don't. Well, if you go back and watch the videos, you can see for yourself why TML said that was a toxic combination.
So in the middle of Lindsay Smith, like unveiling that she's like very attractive or whatever, right, on the panel, right?
Lindsay letting them off the hook.
Look, I don't know how many times I have to tell you, my body is not bad.
I don't care,
So
Lindsay. You're
quit trying to
pathetic.
put my
It's
body
sad that
down.
you have to come up here and do this, Lindsay. My God.
I mean, you cute and all, but it ain't worth hearing the same thing every goddamn.
My bad. So you see, Dominique, I heard it in my heart. It was aching for her hurt. You see, Dominique, I got to tell you, I don't see that. Nobody was talking about her body. Nobody was calling her names. Nobody was saying, I'm even saying, oh my God, Lindsay, nobody's saying this. This woman comes in there and she does it. Watch her. Watch her.
Look,
like very attractive or whatever, right, on the panel, right? And
Lindsay.
the whole thing is poisoning the well, right? Because Lindsay Smith and flow state, that's a toxic drama, right? So in the middle of Lindsay Smith, like unveiling that she's like very attractive or whatever, right, on the panel, right?
Lindsay letting them off the hook.
Look, I don't know how many times I have to tell you, my body is not bad.
I don't care,
So
Lindsay. You're
quit trying to
pathetic.
put my
It's
body
sad
down.
that you have to come up here and do this, Lindsay. My God.
I mean, you cute and all, but it ain't worth hearing the same thing every goddamn time.
Two wrongs, the term two wrongs does not make it right. You're right. But if one person is trying to tell the other person, hey, hey, stop doing this. Like, no, we're just in the beginning. We're just like, it's a 17-minute video, guys. It's 17 minutes. Okay, we're just in the beginning. Okay. Serious issues. Like
You're jealous because
can
you
get
always
a
attack
one-on-one.
me.
Can y'all pay for a one-on-one?
Lindsay,
for
it's the
Lindsay and
same
shit?
story
She
over
attacks
and
me
over.
for
Can
this.
we pay? She attacks me for this. She's jealous. Lindsay always thinks I'm jealous of her body because she's skinny. Lindsay, I am not jealous of your body. I have no problems with my body. You see, my body has given birth to children. My body has nursed children. See, I love my body because without my body, my kids and my grandkids would not be here. I'm so proud of that. Fuck what I look like. What did I achieve with it? That's what I want to know. What did I achieve with my body? You can be proud of your body any way you want. We're going to get to that, but look at her behavior. Like she's coming in, she's making it all about her. And again, this is all going to come back around in a minute. Sophia, woman, do you know what I think? Holy. Anyways, let me not get sidetracked. For a one-on-one, because ladies and gentlemen, I'm even starting to grift because we all know the flow state's true. And I'm like, hey, let's do a one-on-one. Let's make flow money. No. That's the first thing she says is no. She just came up here and offered to pay $90 for the bond, but she's not really wanting to help flow. See, she's wanting to be the center of attention. And this is just how I'm seeing it. This is just how I'm viewing it. This is what I'm observing. You may see it differently. Okay. But I'm telling you, in that moment, when she had an opportunity to be like, yeah, I'll do a one-on-one and help flow make money. She's not there for that. She just said no.
She's so jealous.
No,
Hold on, girls. I'm trying to have Sasquatch say what he wants.
Then Cynthia and Beth got really mad at her, right? And they started assaulting.
So fucking funny, dude.
Yeah. They essentially started assaulting her, right?
Like didn't make the emoji.
That's my trademark, bitch.
No, honey. We're talking about her and her bikini pictures. If you haven't seen them, I'm pretty sure you can just ask any male on the panel. Doesn't matter what panel. Just say, hey, Who here has a picture of Lindsay in her bikini? I'm quite sure at least 7 men in the chat will have it. Okay, so this is what she's talking about. Okay, this is what she's speaking about. Hey, it's my trademark, me and my bikini. But then she turns around and says, Cynthia's just jealous of my body. Like it's none of it's making sense to me. Tramp stamp whore. It's your tramp stamp whore. It's not. It's your tramp stamp whore is what I said. And now, okay, I hear you guys. You're like, well, what? How do you know she's a whore, Cynthia? How do you know? She just likes her body. She just likes to be naked. Doesn't mean she's a whore. Well, perhaps if you're thinking about the whore as far as woman that sleeps around with other people, well, then yeah, I absolutely agree with that. But see, what I am referring to is she's an attention whore. She has to have her attention. She thrives on it. So when I call her whore, I am referring to it being an attention whore. And as you can see in video number 2, when she came up and stripped, and as you can see in video number 3 that I dropped yesterday, as she went onto the panel and made it really awkward between her and another man. And as you can see on video number 4 that I dropped, she again stands up to start showing off her body. I have missed a lot of this drama. I have a different perspective about Lindsay. Yeah, you got a lot of different perspectives. I'm not open to having a discussion with you, though. I don't even know why you're here. If you think so lowly of me, if you think of I'm just a horrible person, I see you degrade me every chance you get, Sophia. I always hear you see your mouth. I didn't like Landry because of Cynthia, and I should have known better. Every chance you get, you run my name down, and yet you're down in here in my chat. Do you understand how confusing that is as a content creator to understand you, Sophia? Do you understand that? You probably don't. You probably don't. But I'm telling you right now, it is confusing to have a woman like you sit around and just say horrible things about me and then come over here and be in my chat. Ew, get from me. Okay. Just be nice, Cynthia. Just be nice. Be nice. Focus. All right, let's get back to the video.
This is ridiculous.
Yes.
I'm just gonna get
Wait a second.
Like, you're a whore, bitch.
Okay, I want y'all to remember her. This is ridiculous. Okay? Like, I feel like I need to write this down. Hold, please. Let me get my pen and paper. This is ridiculous because we're gonna see in a second how ridiculous this is for her. All right.
Like, you're
I
a
saw that.
bitch.
Yeah, I saw that part.
Like, you think you're hot shit, you little bitch, right? And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, holy shit. I was like, what the fuck is that? So I started like just laughing my dick off.
Oh man, listen, TML, you cracked me up when you said that because you didn't understand it. And I was like, oh my God, I get it, TML. You don't understand the backstory between Lindsay and Cynthia and Crispy and everything. Nobody because there's so many new people that come around the panelverse. Like there's just so many that so this is why I started dropping all those videos yesterday. Because people didn't understand. It just looks like her. I'm up there calling her a whore. I'm jealous of her body. That's the narrative she's saying. I'm fat. I'm ugly. But look at her. She looks like a 90s fly girl. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. And so when he said that, I was like, you know what, Tima? I got you. I'm going to pull it all out so you can laugh some more at everything. But hopefully after you're done laughing, you can see through, you can understand things a little bit more. Because regardless if you're Team Lindsay or Team Cynthia or Team I don't give a damn or Team, hey, we just want drama, bring on the fights. Everybody has a part in this. And sometimes I don't think people always see my part or it from my perspective.
And then they show a video of Landry, and they're like,
it goes to 5. Okay. So here we go. So this clip right here that we're watching, right? It actually is a clip from Landry's from like I don't even know how long ago. Like Not in the last couple of weeks, though. It's a while back. Like, I want to say about a month, 6 weeks, somewhere around there.
So the new updated one, the silver one,
We're on Landry's chat. We're on Landry's panel. We're having conversations.
goes from Addison to Carrollton to Coppell to Dallas to DFW Airport to Grapevine to... Dude, come on, man. People just don't call me. Like, especially if you're...
So Lindsay's actually in the chat. We can see her in the chat. She's in the chat talking. Guys, I want y'all to remember this video, okay? And I want y'all to remember the way it's the way it's playing. So she's down in the chat. She knows there's a panel. She sees Hank, Cynthia, Beth, Wizard, Kevin, and Landry. But she decides, you know what? I think this is a good time to call Landry. Let me dial him up real quick.
Yeah.
Learn the text. And got the rule from
No, hell no.
Grapevine to...
And Landry even said, hey, especially when they're in the chat.
To Coppell to Dallas to DFW Airport to Grapevine to... Dude, come on, man. People just don't call me. Like, especially if you're in the chat.
Learn the text.
Mm-hmm.
And got the rule from
No, hell no. Make an example of that motherfucker. Answer
All right,
that shit.
all right.
I love it. Boy, look at this panel. Hank is over there going, hey, learn to text, okay? And Kev's like, hell nah. Make an example of it. Answer that phone. Boy, this is the panel full of different characters on here. This is the way the panel verse goes.
All right. What's up?
Okay, I'll be really quick. Lindsay here.
No shit.
Let's talk later when we can. And two, I think he
No.
would be mad at me because I've gone into OTW's room, which doesn't mean that I'm on his side.
I don't care about side.
So Lindsay's decided, you know what, guys? Now's a good time. He's on the panel. Now's a good time for him to call and say, hey, we should talk later. Oh, by the way, you might be mad at me because I've gone into OTW's room. Okay? Like, now, my mama always said I was smart, but not the brightest star in the sky. So please, if I'm missing something, because to me, and I could be interpreting it wrong, and if I am, please let me know. I see you, Harmon. I'm about to say something. If I'm interpreting that wrong, but this is an attention-grabbing moment. This is her seeking validation and attention. Any means necessary. If I have to take off my shirt, she'll do it. I mean, if she has to take off her shirt, she will do it. If she has to belittle other women, she will do it. If she has to make phone calls, and while you're on live stream, to say, oh, she's not even done yet. Let's continue. But yes, this is her in this moment.
It's so good. Did someone block you?
Be so mean to me.
I don't feel like I've...
Why are you being so mean to me? Cynthia is doing a public service announcement. Take it or leave it. Namaste the fuck away. That's why I rocks with you, girl. That's why I rock with you. Hey, peace. See, peace, Domino. Domino. What? Peace. See, we're Virgos. We pay attention to things. We pay attention to a lot of things. Harmon, how are you, buddy? I hope you're doing well. I hope the kids are well. I hope the holidays are going good for you. It's busy for me. I got 6 grandkids now, Harmon. 6. Woo! Listen, I really hope 26 does not bring me 7th, because Granny is going broke taking care of all the kids. And every kid just wants an iPad, phone, pen, something. No. But I hope you are doing well. All right, let's get back to the video, guys. We got to make it through these videos. It's only one video.
I've been being mean.
And above all,
Nah, we're being honest. Just because it hurts your feelers doesn't mean we're being mean.
Okay, we'll have to
It's
talk
your
about
and your.
Okay, we'll talk about it later. Okay, bye.
So she hurries. She gets off the phone. She realizes You know what? Maybe this isn't the best time to call. Okay, I agree.
Yeah, I don't know how. This is the worst. Who gave me her number? Oh yeah, it was Flow State. Flow State gave me her number. Gave her my number.
Do
That was a mistake.
Yeah.
I know. I mean, there's like 3 people who have my number, and I'm not happy about it. Oh, here we go again. Jesus Christ, this is insane.
Oh, but you know what? This is Lindsay's mind, right? But you know what? I should call him again. I should call him again and say something to him. Here we go.
Yeah. Everybody mute up.
This time?
Huh?
Troll Landry. Let's go.
All right. Hey, I'm sorry about all this stuff.
I'm asking politely if you would take my bikini picture down.
I didn't even want to put it up. You told me to put it up.
I'm trying to tell you, I am sick of it.
Okay, I'll get rid of it. I'll get rid of it easily.
Wow.
Yeah.
So she's made the phone call, the first one. Hey, you might be mad at me. I've gone to OTWs, but don't be mad. Oh, well, why are you mad? Okay, we'll talk later. But you know what? I'm going to call him back. I feel like he was being mean to me, right? Yeah, this is Lindsay's conversation within her own mind. I'm going to call him back and tell him to take my bikini picture down. See, what we're talking about is her bikini emoji. And because, of course, I mean, we'll get to it. I don't want to get ahead of myself. It's in the video.
I will guess.
And yes, namaste the fuck away. That's why we're so in sync. Girl, you're a Virgo too? Oh my gosh. No wonder. Us being under the Virgos. I don't know, but I just know that we think a little like our senses go off differently.
Snowfire went instead.
Okay, thank you. Dude, she would not stop bothering me about putting that up.
What is she talking about?
I didn't put it up fast enough. She was just like, why is it's still not up yet? I was like, I don't fucking know, dude. I'm sorry.
Dude, you're gonna end up in a replay of what happened to fucking Flo.
Oh my man. Boy, didn't Beth call it? Didn't Beth call it? You're gonna end up in a replay of what Flo. And what video are we watching right now?
Dude, you are playing.
Did you ever have
I'm not playing with anything.
They're like Landry got mad because his wife, like, I don't know, like she like I guess Lindsay Smith wanted like fucking swimsuit picture to like not be put up or whatever. But
what was actually happening there? Because you said you sent him a picture.
We needed.
So we're gonna hear Lindsay's side of the story, okay?
Emojis. You know, if you're a member there, you can have your own emoji with whatever picture of you want to put on there. Like DJM's got one, and I believe Steven had one at one time. And I had a membership, so he wanted a picture. I sent him an email, and it said, "You can choose one of these. I don't mean to have to send anything inappropriate. If this bathing suit picture offends you because you're married or whatever it is, here's a face shot." And I send both.
Okay.
So I was very clear and not trying to start any troubles. So I said, here's 2 pictures of me, and he put them both up.
Picture to like not be.
She said, I was very clear, not trying to start any troubles, because Lindsay definitely has a history of not starting troubles. Again, if you would refer to video number 3, did you see? Wait, was it 3? I don't know. Wait, was it 2 or 3? It was video 3. If you refer to video 3 of how she shot her shot at Based Oracle, but she would said the same. I don't want to come up here and start troubles. And then, of course, there was, well, I mean, some people enjoyed the strip show. Other people thought it was offensive. We're not going to include that in I don't like to start trouble videos.
He put up or whatever, but
she asked for it to be put up. Not just her.
Here goes. Now, here's Landry's side of the story, okay, of what happened about the thing. And remember, this is what Lindsay's wanting the apology for.
Right. Other chatters were like, we need a Lindsay emoji. We need a Lindsay emoji. I'm like, okay. And then somebody super chatted, and I'm like, okay, I'll do it. And then so she emailed me a picture of her with the bikini photo. I just ignored it because I'm like, I'm not going to do it. And then they pushed harder, and I said, listen, dude, I don't want to put that picture as an emoji. And then she was like, okay, I'm going to send you this other one. But I promise it's okay. It's no big deal if you use the bikini one. Who cares? That doesn't bother me.
Oh yeah,
I'm like,
totally lit.
I'm like, fine, I'll do it. And then like the day after I did it, our poll started spamming in the chat. And then she's like freaked out and called me live and was like, I don't know why.
That's
you
what
did
they
my
played.
emoji. Yeah.
That's what they played. They played that exact part where she called
set
you
you
from
up.
the chat. You know, so this is the part they played, right? And this is the part I have clipped. So they played you on your show, like basically saying that. Well, she's saying that she didn't want you to put them, which is weird.
I agree. This is actually what attention seekers love. LOL. I agree, which is why I gave her all of the attention yesterday. I said, you know what? This is a attention teachable moment. If she's going to get the people to pay attention to her, this is a teachable moment. This is an opportunity to show bad behavior. Not necessarily like we should correct it or we should get her out of here, but there are these type of women on the panelverse. And when I say these type of women, I'm going to speak on manipulating, conniving, deceptive, just all that type of thing. Like they will do anything to get what they want, whatever it is. And this is, again, we got something coming like the end of the video. So yes, I agree. But you know what? The ironic part is, Dominique, is she doesn't watch it. Right. She never watches it because she can't face it. And it's interesting to me because I do believe that if she saw her behavior, she would understand how others might perceive it. I'm not saying she should agree with the way I think or you think or they think or we think, but I'm saying she might see it and perhaps see some areas she can tighten up. Dominique, my opening is, of course, I'm not going to play it all, but I'm going to start it. Look at my opening.
Don't ever let it slip your mind. Hey, walk around with your head up and your chest out. Be smart and let's go next week. You got me? Hey, who's out?
All right, baby. They came to our house, baby.
Okay, so the reason I picked that is because I think of this like a game. And with any football game, I got to watch the game I just played so I can see where I messed up. I watch all my lives back. I'll probably watch this live 2 or 3 times, which is why I continuously try to keep them at 2 hours because I don't want to watch myself longer than that. But I want her to do that, but I don't think she will. So now I want others to see, because in the midst of her being this bad behavior, she likes to degrade other people and lie and slander on them. And I'm going to show you examples of that here in a little bit. And so it is for that reason that I have these moments, because I want people to understand, hey, just because she's telling a good story doesn't mean it's a true story. And it appears, I can't say for sure, but it does appear people tend to believe lies on here. And it's kind of weird, right? Because you're a Virgo and analyzing the plays. Exactly. It is what it is. See, Virgos stand up, right?
Because she sent them to you. So that's what Cynthia and Beth were saying, right? Because they're like, you're a whore, bitch. Like you sent them to a married man.
No, Cynthia and Beth were saying, you're playing with fire. You're about to get caught. And I'm not saying that there was some huge fight between Modern Man and his wife, but he did go on a live and he did talk about, that his wife, she wanted to see some text message. I mean, she wanted to share screen and wanted to see what Lindsay was about. And of course, she didn't find anything. She wasn't worried about it. I mean, she's secure in her relationship with her man here. So, but it's just people are trying to tell him, hey, she's going to fuck with your marriage, even if you don't think she is. And even if she says she's not trying to, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. And I've seen it. I've been on this panel sphere. I may not have been in this sector as long as people know me, but before this, I was in a whole different sector, and I saw 2 or 3 marriages go down. And I don't mean I didn't see them on the panelverse. I know those people in real life, and I saw their marriages crumble. To this day, I still look at those pictures of them together and think, damn, I can't believe YouTube broke that up. That was a 20-year relationship too, but YouTube will do that to you. It will. And there's a million Lindsays out there, and they're not all women. Let's continue.
And blah blah, like you knew what you were doing, like blah blah blah.
He lied about me hitting on him. I didn't hit on him, and then he made it into a big old public ordeal where his wife was supposedly mad at me because I hit on him and I didn't. And
what did you do though? What happened there? That's what I never.
I have a question for Lindsay. Why didn't you hit on him?
I'm not attracted to him. He's married.
I'm gonna let OG speak. I was gonna say something.
Like you wasn't attracted to Flo.
He's a friend. You know, I'm 41 and the poor guy's like 28.
I mean, older women know more shit.
Like that would stop you. Am I wrong? Is that a wrong statement? Does anybody believe that age would stop Lindsay? Oh, I know, Peace. She finally did. Yes, 41. If you go to video number 3 yesterday that I dropped, Lindsay, that was the big point of contention. She wouldn't tell people how old she was. So I guess perhaps she has come a long way because now she's admitting to being 41. Other people say it's a different age. With Lindsay, you never know. I mean, let's just be honest. You never know with that woman.
She's got stuff to say. Let her say it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of believe Landry in that circumstance.
I find it kind of.
I don't believe Landry because
I don't believe either one. I don't.
You remember when TML was talking about that toxicity? Oh my gosh, I'm so rude. I should drop this live that it's on. However, you do have to be a member of the Powder Dusty. I don't think we have names, but this video is still up. Oh my god, but I don't remember where it is. But if I'll put it in the description box. My bad. Landry's saying one thing, Lindsay's saying they're kind of saying the same thing, but he's like, no, I don't believe it. I don't believe Landry. He didn't say he believes Lindsay, but he did say I don't believe Landry, and that's just enough. That's just enough to give. I don't know how to say it without being rude, but it's just enough to give somebody hope, and that causes the bad behavior to continue. So when TML was saying that's a toxic pair, in my opinion, this would be an example of that toxicity.
I don't believe either one. I believe that there's a pattern of practice from
Go ahead. You can finish your thought.
I believe there's a pattern of practice from Lindsay. She is a main character issue, and she wants the attention. So anytime she's looking for attention, she'll put out pictures. That's how she gets attention.
I'm more than willing to forgive. I think it's
boy, listen. When you think of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, I gotta tell you, I could picture a wizard being a character in that movie, if you catch my drift. And I say that with the purest love and affection for him. That is not by any means meant to insult him, to cut him down. But let's be honest here. We've all seen a wizard moment or two that we have thought, holy, is he playing with the full deck right now? I don't think so. But he's not wrong in this moment. Just because he's a little eccentric in his presentations of things doesn't mean he should be discounted, because he's right. I don't believe either one of them. And I agree. Looking at behavior of both Lindsay and Landry, I'm not surprised by any of this. I'm just more so showing you an example of when you hear stories and stuff of the different perspectives that people see it from.
A dumb thing, but on the other hand, makes me look worse than I even already look. So I say we settle by, I could pay your bond, Landry, and you could come in here if and only if you apologize to me for telling a lie. Now, given I did see you, I did give you the bikini pic, but that's kind of my trademark. I give one of those to a lot of people. I'm infamous for it, and it was not me.
Oh my God! Pattern of bad behavior.
Right.
Stop.
Right.
Why is everybody talking right now?
Oh my God.
So
she puts up the baggy one of my butt.
So in case y'all missed that, Wizard, and this is Wizard, put up a picture that she sent. This is a picture that she tells people I Photoshopped to look like this. Although I edit, I definitely do not Photoshop. But she's thinking that I put the picture up. But I didn't put this picture up. If you hear her, she says she puts the picture up. Oh.
She puts up the baggy one of my butt.
What is the what happened?
My butt's cute. Lay off.
But you see what I sent you, Jeff?
Mm-hmm.
So obviously, I mean, I don't want to share it because I don't know if it's illegal or whatever, but just the email where she's just like, "Here's my bikini pic. I love my bikini pic. Please make this an emoji." It's like, how much more?
I gotta say, Landry's record so far is pretty good because he gives his version, and then what I see on the panel verse tracks almost perfectly to how he describes it.
I'm not going to go as far as to agree with Jeff here. I mean, at all, actually, but I don't know. But Lindsay, you should know now that that email is out. The email's out. Now, will it make its way to the main stage on the Panelverse? Who knows? But the potential is now there. And this is, I think this is what Beth was referring to. Like, be careful talking to people, because anything you say is and will be used against you at a later date when it comes to the Panelverse. So I played this part in here because I want y'all make sure people know this email's now out.
And reality is not that hard to reconcile on here. It's all archived.
And your narrative is what people.
Boy, didn't he say it? It is all archived. And that is, again, another reason that I dropped all of those videos yesterday. Hey, just watch them. Maybe y'all haven't seen them. They're archived. I'm pulling them out of the archives. We're now going to go back to some of the highlights from Flo's panel. Lindsay, can you just let me finish? The fact that you keep interrupting shows how insecure you are.
Fuck you.
Stop being Lindsay loves to, like, the second you start saying something, I'm not being rude, I'm not being aggressive, I'm not calling her names, she just automatically starts talking over me. She never lets me finish. I'm irritated. I'm over it, and I've become irritated with her.
Don't leave.
Now, hang on. I want to point this part out, too.
Is what people buy.
Lindsay, can you just let me finish? The fact that you keep interrupting shows how insecure you are.
Fuck you.
Stop being
Don't leave.
If you didn't catch that was Snow telling her, leave, don't leave. I can't, I don't know for sure, but my spidey sensors are up. I feel like Snow might be doing some back behind the scenes maneuvers, which we all do. But it's the moments like that, like when I heard Snow, like, ordering Lindsay, hey, don't leave. And then she did it multiple times on that panel. I said, oh, this is a Snow and Lindsay play right now. Wow. But I can't prove it. And I could be wrong, but it is my interpretation of that situation. Because if you go back and look at video number 3 that I dropped yesterday, you're going to see the fight 5 months ago between Snow and Lindsay. Not saying that people don't change and start getting along and that's horrible. They shouldn't. I'm just saying somewhere that relationship has now changed. I believe that those two are now having conversations behind the scenes.
you
to
don't
grow up, little
are
girl.
Don't-
It's time for
ugly,
you to put your
fat
big girl
leave,
pants
Lindsay.
on and
and
become a
you're
woman.
jealous.
You wanted to
And
come up
that's
here.
why you
Jealous
hate
of what?
all the women.
You're a dumb bitch.
Hold on.
Damn.
Like
Now,
my
Am I
favorite.
When we say that it is hard to control a panel, when it takes work to get up there and be a panel host, especially when you got a lot of different energies coming at you, it takes work. And the ones like Flow State and other people, but y'all wouldn't know them if I said their names, make it look effortlessly. And it's not that. You have to really know how to manage people and how to maneuver and what to say. Because if you say one thing, it's a dance. It's truly a dance. And there's some people who just don't understand that for whatever reason. But when people like Flo make it look so effortlessly, I love it. I love it. I watch it. I study it. So anyway, so all right. We done watched that. We done had the Flow State panel. Then we have TML, Gen X Jeff, and Modern Man reviewing it. And then the next day, Lindsay has decided to go on to NPC the games. And so, oh no, what was that? So he's decided to go onto NPCs and have a conversation. Now, I got to tell you guys, I was working on the video y'all just saw, and I was going to leave it at that. But it was this conversation that Lindsay had on NPCs that I said, you know what? I need to go into archive and start pulling things out. And something really interesting happened as I did that. But let's continue, guys. We're over halfway done. We're almost done. I appreciate anybody sticking in it with me. You're much appreciated. I can't believe I've been up here doing this solo dolo for what? Over an hour now. Yay,
Pretty
yay.
much low key. Okay,
or
go
am I
ahead.
the queen today? Or am I playing the evil? I'm not sure which one.
How about you're the evil queen for the day?
Well, it's even about either like if Landry or Flo is a liar. So like there's all this other stuff going on with that.
So I love TML. I mean, when I say that, I love his mind. TML hates me. Let's be clear. Like, this is TML talking. Okay, like TML's like, oh, Cindy's so stupid. I hate her. I can't her. She's stupid. She's dumb. Like, ugh. So trust me, TML does not like me. So whatever. But I love his mind in this moment because there is the bigger issue going on that somehow, well, I am not highlighting because it's not my fight, but that is the situation between the Powder Dusty and Landry. And if you've been keeping up with any of that, and you know, and well, you guys know, and if you have anything to add with what I'm going to say, please do. But the quick edited version is basically Landry's going around saying some pretty shitty things about Flow State, accusing him of being bad, a snake, accusing him of trying to take his channel down, accusing him of just being somebody who's will do underhanded tactics like that because it's what he sees, it's what he believes. I'm not sure if he told that. I'm not sure how he came to that conclusion. And Flow State, I do, but he's done it multiple times. And Flow State has always had a, okay, it's a misunderstanding. We can work it out. Flow State's pretty even kill guy, unless you fuck with his money, in which case it's on, like Donkey Kong. But as long as you don't mess with his money, no worries. But see, Landry is trying to mess with his money indirectly. But so Flow State being Flow State, the Powdered Dusty, he will see that as an opportunity to make money. So what he, did is he grifted and he's keeping it going. This between Landry and Flo, y'all know who I'm talking about when I say Flo. Flo, this is them. This is healthy drama, profitable drama. I don't know. Y'all, depends on what point of view you look at. But I love that TML is still trying to bring it to this.
Isn't specifically about you, but like about the greater narrative, about like what he's describing on his show. Like, because he's saying like Landry's a liar or whatever. So
yeah, I remember when that happened though. I was watching his show, Landry's show, and And Lindsay called in. She's like, "Hey, the picture. Can you take it down?" And I think
Right.
Joe, you were on the panel, right? You're in the
Yeah,
panel, right?
but I was just getting a text, so I didn't hear it this time, and I came in late, and I still don't know what. It was about when I was over there on the panel. What was the
All good,
picture
brother.
taken down about? I
It
don't
was
even know what that was about.
absolutely a benign nothing, and people can't stop talking about that. I waited until he.
I love it. Which, remember the video we just watched about her calling in? It was a benign nothing, and people can't stop talking about it. Like, I love the way she's downplaying this story. I love it, Lindsay. And if I didn't know better, I might even believe it.
Nothing, and people can't stop talking about that. I waited until he
Yes.
could actually take my call until he was showing a video. And so
It goes to 5 places. So she said I was waiting until he could take my call, and he was playing a video. And if y'all notice, I flashed back, and it doesn't look like a video. This doesn't look like a good time to take your call. He says now.
So the new updated one, the silver one, it goes from Addison to Carrollton to Coppell to Dallas to DFW Airport to Grapevine to. Dude, don't come on, man. People just don't call me, like, especially if you're in the chat.
Learn to.
Okay, I'll be really quick. Lindsay here.
No shit.
Let's talk later when we can. And two, I think
No.
he would be mad at me because I've gone into OTW's room, which doesn't mean that I'm on his side.
I don't care about sides. It's all good. Did someone block
Why
you?
you be so mean to me?
I don't feel like I've been being mean.
And above all, fluff.
Oh,
Nah, we're being honest. Just because.
Happy about. Oh, here we go again. Jesus Christ, this is insane to me.
Yep.
I'm asking politely if you would take my bikini picture down.
I didn't even want to put it up. You told me to put it up.
No, I'm trying to tell you, I am sick of it.
Okay, I'll get rid of it. I'll get rid of it easily.
Wow. And so we had been texting back and forth about different things for a while. So I thought I'd call him really quickly and say, hey, take my picture down.
I can't help but notice she kind of left out that part about, hey, you might be mad at me. I'm at OTWs, and I'm along with it wasn't at an opportune time, along with there wasn't a video being played. For me, when I saw that interview, what triggered me most was the lie. Because the deception that she was demonstrating at that moment. Because that's not how that happened. That's not how that happened at all. But instead, it's the way she's presenting it. It's very deceptive. And I'm not saying that because it's my opinion. I am saying that because that's what it is. Pick me first, second, third. It's always about me. Yeah, absolutely. She's going to do it again here in a second. And so the thing is, it's that deception that I have a problem with. You see, people, Dominique, like to call me a bully. They like to tell me I'm picking on Lindsay and why Lindsay's a sweet person. I've never had a problem with it. Not saying everybody says that to me, but I am saying that people do say that to me. So when I see the deception that Dominic, I'm going to be honest, a lot of people miss it. It goes right past them. They're not paying attention. They're looking at the bikini picture she gave them. So it goes right over their heads, but I see it, Dominique, like I'm honed in on it. I'm honed in like the deception, like, no, this ain't it. And all I want to do is just be like, guys, pay attention to this out here. Pay attention. Now, listen, you can be like, hey, we don't care, Cynthia. We love it. We're going to still, I'm not saying don't go watch NPC. I'm not taking sideways shots at NBC. I'm just saying, oh, well, I might say a couple more comments before the video's over. Whatever. That's it. Well, listen, I will say this about NPC, Dominique. sometimes you spoke earlier about boundaries. Did I start it? Because I didn't do pretty good with the boundaries earlier, but I think it was you that said something about setting boundaries. NPC definitely overstepped a boundary that cannot be stepped back on the other side. And you got to learn to be okay with that. If you're somebody that loves to push boundaries, you should be excited that you finally push somebody's boundaries, because now you know that there are boundaries. Maybe perhaps you never knew that before, but so just so we're clear, Dominique, NPC stepped a boundary that can never be unstepped. In real life, metaverse life, panel life, whatever, it can't be unstepped. I can't unsee it anymore.
Is that the AI one? Where you're an AI?
Bikini one.
But it's also AI, right?
I have no idea. I didn't make it AI.
Because I have an AI one of you, like where I use on my show.
You didn't say what I use privately.
This is another moment that I'm watching this panel, and from my perspective, I mean, frankly, it's my show, it's my monologue, it's my story to tell. So I guess I can say it from my my point of view, and I hate this. He said, "Oh yeah, well I got a bikini picture of you," and then they all start laughing. They even joke to use privately. As a woman, I don't know, is this that feminist that everybody talks about? Is this that? But as a woman, that's nasty work up there. And meaning, and let me confirm, or nasty work. That's gross to look at. Y'all are up there like, you got my bikini picture? Yeah, to use in private. They're laughing. And that's not like, I don't know, maybe that's just me like being like the older lady who's like, oh my God, lady, have some respect for yourself. Don't let people laugh at you like that. And it's a new time. It's a new era. And people don't view it like, who cares? They're just laughing. It's my body. I love it. And maybe it's just two different generations. But this is how I see it. And this is the perspective that I come at it from when I say some of the things that I say. Like, don't let people laugh at you like that, especially on this place.
There was just an AI picture of Lindsay Smith on like one of Landry's videos, because I took his
What does she
video
look like?
made a music video.
I've seen a little clip of her.
That's it.
So you sort of made fun of me, kind of thing.
No, not really. I'm making.
Was she joking? Was that a joke? So you kind of sort of made fun of me type thing? Or was that a question? What was that? Because, I can pretty much tell when I'm on a panel of people making fun of me. Like, so I don't know. But there was an awkward little question there.
One of Landry's video, if anything. So it's not specifically about, because Joe Cool's in the video. So is Andrew Wilson. And so is Rob Noer. And
Are you in it, Machine?
I'm not in that one, but
it was a big nothing burger.
Yeah, he made one of me
Why'd
that's
you
really cool
want to take
recently.
it down there, Les? I'm curious if it was so nothing.
People keep posting it, including me, and I thought, you know what? I'm sick of it. There's two pictures of me up there.
Uh-huh.
There's one with a face and one with one of my infamous bikini pictures that everyone hates and gets on me about, that I troll people with because they hate it. And I get called all kinds of names for posting those bikini
Excuse me
pictures.
for your beauty.
Okay,
huh?
and he had one as an avatar.
So
Someone
he
had
decided
his
to post one up anyway. And then I said, I'm sick of looking at that. Just take that one down and let people post the face.
I'm not mad at anything that she's saying, right? I agree. Like, if you give someone a picture and you ask them to take it down, they should take it down. I'm just pretty kind of questioning the time she made the phone call, the reason why she asked to take it down. Because if you remember, the first time was, why are you mad at me? You might be mad that I'm an OTWs. Was she saying to take it down to kind of retaliate? What was that? That whole thing's interesting. Like, hang on, I think he says it.
See how that's a nothing? And then it turned into this whole
NPC, show me
he's not showing it.
Yeah, I got
show me
you.
the bikini pic right quick, NPC, so we can see
I don't have it.
And let's put it up for a little while, and so we
Where
can
is
make
it?
sure.
Oh, here
I'm
it
just fucking with Lindsay.
I've been wanting to see. I haven't seen it either, but I've seen Lindsay in a bikini. I think on her avatar before. It's a good
who
picture.
hasn't?
Yeah,
It's kind of like a big fu, but started
Yeah.
with one day Cynthia was attacking me.
And there we go. See, and in case y'all don't know, or in case later we have situations, if you bring up my name like that, for me, I interpret that as, oh, you want me to respond. Now, of course, I always respond, but I think I'm going to start limiting my response because it takes away from other things that I'm doing. However, this is what caused all of this response, is because she brought this story back to me. They're not talking about me. They're not bringing me up. However, she sees a moment of opportunity to throw me into the mix and be like, it was Cynthia. Again, this is that deceptive, conniving, manipulative ways of her that I see. And so I think, oh, okay. Okay, I got you, boo. I got you.
And she would not be quiet on a stage here so that you can wreck me. This is a relation to you that I realize
She
I
wasn't
have been
wrecking you.
Do you understand how much of
You
an
did.
idiot you look right now? And I'm trying
Get
to
up
stop
there.
you.
You know
from
what?
being
I'll take off all
idiot.
my clothes and fuck you.
So see, she just told the story on NPCs the next night. This all started with Cynthia. We were on a panel. She wouldn't stop barking at me. So I had to take my clothes off to get her to be quiet. But because I'm wise enough to know that that is a manipulative, conniving, conning woman, I know that she's going to do something like that. So I saved this video. Flow State even said she's not wrecking you. And what happens? She still gets up and takes off her clothes. Now, Dominique earlier said, I don't know. Dang it. How come? Well, I don't know. Whatever. You said something about, could it be this, the mental health, emotional issues? It doesn't matter. I don't care. And I know that sounds like a bitch. I know it does. Your mental health issues do not give you the right to go around and tell lies on me, to make up stories, to see moments to slander me falsely. It doesn't give you that right. And if you do that, you whether you are this or that, or have going through this or going through that, you need to understand that people are going to respond. People are going to respond, and people are going to take it any type of way they feel like it. You may agree with the way they're taking it. You may not agree with it. Just like Landry probably doesn't agree with the way that Modern Man and him and Flow State are going through their situation. But it's their right. It's my right to feel this way. This woman just got up here and she just told all these lies. She just keeps picking on me, and all I could do was strip it. It's her fault. I did it. Please do.
Fuck
Please
all
do.
of you.
Make
And I would yell, and that wouldn't stop her. I would say, listen, shut up. I don't want to fight. That wasn't stop. She was
Oh.
like a little yipping dog. Yip,
I
yip,
got
yip,
you,
yip,
machine.
yip. Ankle biter, and so I decided to take off my top, and that shut her right up.
Well, that's a little different
Hell
from
yeah.
bikini pick.
And then
Right.
it
Oh,
did
shit.
work, but it gave me the worst reputation ever. And I own that. I acknowledge that, and I kind of regret
You see that? I owned it. I acknowledged it. I kind of regret doing that. So the night
doing that.
before,
But
Lindsay,
yeah,
you're letting them off the hook.
look, I don't know how many times I have to tell you, my body is not
I
bad.
don't care,
So
Lindsay. You're
quit trying to
pathetic.
put my
It's
body
sad that
down.
you have to come up here and do this, Lindsay. My God.
I mean, you cute and all, but it ain't worth hearing the same thing every goddamn time you talk.
Well,
Actually,
Wasn't the
Lindsay,
best.
this is why I'm going to give you guys.
This is why I can't take her serious. Oh, Sophie, I'm definitely going to swing back around to that comment. You just hold your granny panties tight.
Now I'm going to drop it. We still waiting for the $10 at least to drop the sector award, the nominations for tomorrow now. But I'll give you this one. Lindsay, you all have been nominated for a category, at least one. You want to know what it is?
Whore?
I love it. I love it. I love Lindsay calls herself that. I love it. Yeah. Is this what she thinks of herself?
Very good.
I
can't believe she pulled that out of
Check.
I love it. They're all laughing. It's funny. So why is it a problem when I say it? Why is it a problem when I say it? Well, why? She's getting an award for it. She nominated, and very good. She's laughing at it. So why is there a problem when I say it?
Hey, like Flo, they should check out the brain on Lindsay.
Got the big brain on
The big on Lindsay.
Yeah.
Brad, yeah.
Yeah, Lindsay, they just called you a whore, but check out the brain on Lindsay. She was smart enough to know what we were thinking. Yes, this is your trademark, Lindsay. This is what you love and enjoy. So, yay. But not only that, Lindsay, you're about to get an award for it. And as we know from this last contest at the Panelverse, all of the award shows are on the up and up. So, yes, I can hardly wait.
What is it for?
I mean, some might call this term a whore. It's a nice way to say it, but it's the 2025 NBC live streamer Vixen Award.
Well, I'm not a live streamer.
Well,
in case you don't know, like the video vixen is like a term in the urban culture, meaning like sexual and flirtatious. And you're just like the video vixens, the girl, think of the girl in the bikini, in the music videos, leaning against the car, and men are drooling over her. So this is the award that she's getting. But she's like, hey, I'm not even a content creator. Like, what?
Affiliated live streamer, I'll put that in.
Well,
Wow. Because I just looked at my video footage because it caused such a big deal the other day, and I thought, oh man, you're ugly.
Thanks, Shadow.
What are you talking about?
Are you saying that so we'll say like, oh
No,
no, you're hot.
no, I'm
you're crazy.
saying- Yeah, that's it.
if she doesn't win, I bet you a lot of it's to do with hate, because it ain't all about looks. It's gonna make you a vixen. It's got to be the way you move around. And
Well,
Lindsay,
that's great. It's nice to get some positive
true.
feedback.
Lindsay
Instead of
does
all the
I was thinking
hate
more,
right
who's the hottest biatch?
She does all necessary shit. Right?
No, you're right, Joe. I guess you're right, but
I mean, that's
I
just
like
day after day.
aesthetics. I like
Every one of you.
aesthetics.
Every one of you, Joe, the Machine Lies, and Gabriel, you were told the same thing over and
Yo,
over.
remember Eternal?
Pretty much. Yeah, she won last year.
Earlier in video number 1 that I dropped yesterday in the fight between Crispy and Lindsay, there's like seriously just a few seconds.
So Lindsay,
Oh, really?
Eternal won that last year. Yeah.
The end of that video. All right. So as I was saying, if you go back to video 1 between Crispy and Lindsay, one of the things that Crispy's saying to Lindsay is like, you don't have female friends. You sat up there and Lindsay was saying, just imagine day after day after day, people, and she even addressed each one, NPC, TML, Joe. Imagine if they were doing this to you day after day. She's really trying to talk to them, or at least my interpretation of it, right? I could be wrong. This could be another manipulation tactic. Is it far-fetched to believe that a conniving woman like Lindsay would do something manipulative? No. However, when I put my human glasses on and I put my woman glasses on, I can see when another woman may, I'm going to go ahead and go with it's my story, my channel, my monologue. I'm going to go ahead and go with it. And she was like, hey, imagine this happens to you day after day. And they're all laughing at her. They're all laughing at her. And Crispy told her in the video that I dropped yesterday, did you see the fight between Lindsay and Crispy? You've got to have female friends. And Lindsay even says herself, well, I'm not a good female friend. And this is reason why. Men don't care about how you feel and what you go through day after day. They want to see that bikini picture, Lindsay. Pull it out. Where's your trademark? But this is the attention that she likes, as Dominique said earlier. Attention seekers love this. Okay, great. So this is what you get. This is what you want, right? This is it. So I got some comments, and then I got to swing back around to Daisy. But that's what I have, because it's definitely going to bring me back to the last part. I'm doing good. Let's bring back guys in Speedos. Let's do it. Let's bring back the tidy whities. All right. I see all the Sophias. I'm not even reading those, but whatevs. Chuck, what up, Chuck? You want my bikini? Chuck, I already have the picture and the video. As we are not all attention seekers, Some want it more than others. And the one of the, like, if y'all have been around and I didn't post it, y'all have seen the fight between Lindsay and Barbie, and she comes up and she's like, "Fuck you." She actually addressed it that on that live stream of the Powdered Dusties of why she did that. And she was like, "Yeah, I was just so sick and tired, and it just boiled over, and I just had to explode, and that's why I just came up. I've been putting up with it for 6 months." And I was thinking, this is me. This is how I boil up, and this is how I explode. I don't need to go to another panel and take my drama to Flow State's panel or OTW's panel or Landry's panel. I have my own panel. I have my own drama. And I'm flooded. I'm boiled. I'm over it. I'm over conniving bitches like Lindsay running around and being deceptive and telling lies on people because, frankly, she gets off on it. She likes it. She likes the attention. She wants to keep doing it. That's great. Keep doing it. What else? I'm just tired of those type women, though. I'm tired of them, and you can't do away with them. Like, you're never, ever, ever going to be able to get rid of them, but you can speak up. You can say something about it and be like, "Yo, you goofy." And speaking of goofy, we got Sophia. All right, I got some of your stuff starred. It says, all that does matter, though, Cynthia. The fact is that you need to do this video is to show that you care what people think about you. You know what I like about being a panel host, a content creator, and not even, well, just coming on to a panel. I guess this does apply to the panel walkers. Is that people always see you on a panel and they think they know you. And they think they know why you're doing something, right? So the fact that you're doing this shows that you care what people think about you. To some degree, you can say that. It's more so I care that people are telling lies on me. That's the issue that I have. I have this woman going around on other panels making up story. Well, Cindy was attacking me, and that's why I had to take off my shirt. I showed the video. That wasn't true. Even Flow State told her she wasn't attacking you. She goes and says, I don't know why people are talking about that phone call. It was really a nothing burger. Yet it was an opportunity for her to be the main character syndrome, or I think that's how Wizard called it. See, that's what I care about. I don't give a damn what you think about me. I don't care. But what I do care about is if you're going to go and tell lies on me, I'm going to try to clear up them as I can. And when I got people like Sophia who love to go with it, like, even though I'm not even paying attention to things that Sophia is saying to me, but even if she is saying something nice, I don't believe it because she's going to just turn around and say something shitty to me about me tomorrow, just like Lindsay's going to do it. And you know, Sophia, you know what the comment of yours that really made me chuckle deep down inside when I read it is when you said, I know Cynthia's not going to ever see this because I have her blocked, but I think that video that she made was really good. Or something to that effect. You know what chuckles me about that? Is why would you even say a comment that you think I'm not going to see, but just to say it? Why wouldn't you have said it to me now? Like, you just say that thing for your own glory. But I could be, just thinking I know you when I really don't, right? I'm just telling you my perspective. And there was also that other comment you said about me one time, Sophia, and I actually have them all screenshotted. If you want me to put them on the post on the wall later, I will be happy to. Tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and do it anyways, okay? Another comment of yours that I really liked is you said, Cynthia probably can't sit 10 minutes in silence. Sophia, you know nothing about me at all. I want you to know people tell me, Cynthia, you're by yourself too much. You might be spending too much time alone. Let me tell you something. When I'm alone is when all the creative juices get flowing. And I like it. I like it. But I got 6 grandkids, and I got sons, and I got organizations, and I got churches, and I got friends. So I got things to do. So I can't always be by myself. But that was probably one of the ones that made me chuckle. It's also content for you that you can build your channel. I love that one too. That's one of Sophia's favorite things to say about me. Oh, she was never nothing without Paul. Paul made her. You such a cuckoo bird, you. I want you to know I had 1,000 subs before I even made it to Paul's. Like, you have no clue. Sophia, you have no clue, girl. You really do. Oh my God, girl. I can't believe. But I'm kind of glad. You have no clue, Sophia. Just hold tight. Give me 1 second, girl. Just hold tight. I wasn't expecting this, but boom. Share screen. Boom, boom. Sophia, this is my first. Sophia, this is the first video I shot. This video was way before I even made it to pause. Do you see? Look at my work, Sophia. Look at it. It's amazing. I was doing this before I made it to pause. That was the first time you saw me was at pause, Sophia. But yet you said to build your channel. Did you not see the algorithm of love? You did. You said it was good. Honey, I could build my channel anytime. I don't need to build it off of the back of any other content creator. I can do it myself. Look at my work. People like to say, oh, my Landry loves to say, oh, I won the contest. You won the contest because I wasn't in it. Look at my work, Sophia. Look at Sophia. Don't say these things, girl. You make me chuckle. You do. What else did she say? She says, what I mean is it matters that all of us are broken to some degree. I agree, Sophia. I do agree, Sophia. All of us are broken to some degree. Oh my God. Okay. All of us are broken to some degree. I feel like I'm off center. Am I off center? Oh, there we go. But what the problem that I have with women like Lindsay is that she uses that brokenness to try to attack other people. And you know what? If that is you,
help is always available. We want to show this number now on your screen. It's simple, 988. That is the National Crisis and Suicide Lifeline. It is available 24/7, 365 days a year. Again, all you have to do is dial 988 if you or someone you know is in crisis.
in crisis. I have to have a clip there, Freddie, for any time, anybody. I'm sitting on a panel with somebody and I'm thinking, bam, anytime. And I want you guys to know I've used it. And let me tell you, if you have a friend that comes to you and says, hey, I'm thinking about ending it all, or I can't deal with this anymore, and you're like, holy, I am not qualified to handle this situation. I want you to know you can call 988 3-way. All you got to say to your friend is, hey, I can't handle this right now, but I know somebody else that can. Would you mind if I call them 3-way real quick? That's all you have to say. And do you know that 988 will let you stay on mute? And it's amazing to hear those people work. It really is, because I'm thinking, oh my God, I never would have thought about it like that. And I love the advice they always give. Then I've heard it. I can't say I've seen it. I've definitely experienced it. That I've seen it work. People, it's there. If you are in the United States of America, 24 hours a day, 365 days a week, you can pick up that phone and dial 988. So, the thing's not pinned. Oh my gosh, there's so many comments. Oh my gosh, I didn't even keep up. I was so busy with the ones from Sophia. I think those are the only ones I was really dealing with her. Again, Sophia, as many horrible things as you have said, and even though you have heard these things and videos have been made of these things, and I'm saying, but hey, I'm trying to tell you, you choose not to believe me. You choose to believe what you want to believe about me, which is your right, which is you can definitely do that. But I need you to know that because of that, anything you say to me, good or bad, I completely dismiss it. I completely dismiss it. And so is that trauma that you have and you're trying to say something to me? Is it trauma that I have that I'm like, look, I'm not dealing with this. It's too much work for me. This woman ain't, she, like, I don't even know what she looks like. I'm not going to let it affect my life. Because let me tell you something, being a content creator up here, you got to protect your peace. You better learn to protect your essence. Rule number 1, being a content creator, protect your peace. So Sophia, that's how come I don't pay attention to your comments. Is it personal? I don't know. I guess we could say it is personal, but you kind of did it. So I guess this is the way you wanted it. I don't know. Chuck, I have many personal, and each one have their own dramas, and some will even bring trauma. I agree. Maybe she is hurting and needs guidance. I don't. Herman's still here. Yay! I know, right? Sometimes, people need to take a step away, and I completely understand that, but it's always good to see y'all when y'all step back. Know that y'all are missed. I even think about content creators who aren't on here anymore. Oh my God. Cynthia, many times you have said that your authentic self on here. Yeah. What does that even mean? I don't know. I get that you don't want people thinking lies about you. Oh my God. No, I don't want people telling lies on me. See, you say thinking and I'm saying telling. You see where the kind of the disconnect is? I don't care what you think about me. You can think whatever you want to think about me. When I say you, I mean you as in everybody, not just you, Sophia. Y'all can think whatever people think, or people think shit all the time about me. When I was going to the store, when I'm walking around the yard, whatever. People always think that. But I have a problem is people telling, like actually telling the lie. That's where I have a problem. Oh, you got kicked from Jeff's? I just was kind of tapping into that, Chuck. I was waiting. I had something locked and loaded. But I will save it for another day. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna try not to smile and hug you anymore, Cynthia. We are no longer spiritual huggers. We are just plain huggers. What are you wearing, Chuck? The Lord is my Amen. Amen. Chuck, were you there last night? Oh yeah, you were. Oh my God. Okay. I remember when you started this channel. Okay, gotcha. So 6 years ago, when I put my first video up, hang on, because you a special type of something. I'm going to be nice. I'm going to just be nice. Hang on. Okay. Because you said that comment, you were with me. All right. What did she say? Not on this channel. You don't. I remember when you started this channel. Okay. So on this channel, play. Damn it, why is it doing that? Okay. On this channel, you remember 6 years ago when I added this? You remember that? That's wild, because was I even near you 6 years ago? This was my first live, which was 2 years ago in 2023 when I was at the event. That was the first time I went live. Oh, hang on. Let me go back to that. You remember these boxing matches we saw together? You remember those? You remember this boxing match, huh? Sophia, you remember all those? That's wild. Because I don't remember seeing you there. Huh. Let's see. What else? That's another 6 years ago. And 3 years ago, you remember when I did my little blog on my R.I.P. Sebastian. I can't watch Sebastian. Oh my God. Listen, don't tell my other dogs. But that one dog was my favorite dog. Anyways, my God. Hold please. I did it again. And I'm back like crack. Oh my God. Sophia is still down there. See? That's why I got to stop. You know what? I got you, Sophia. I got you, girl. Ban and delete all their comments. Boom! And I'm done wasting my time on you. And just like that, I'm done. Who else is in here? This? Okay. Authenticity is really the best thing to present online. Otherwise, you can't trust anyone. Girl, they be some blind people up in here. You need to stop. You need to stop, Landry. Oh, Landry. So many people tried to warn you about all of this. So many people. So, Sophia, before she left, before she decided she had to leave, she had something very important to go do. Trust me, she's fine. She's doing just fine. I think she brought up the whole contest, or we were talking about the contest, and I think it might even Dominic. What did he say? Oh, yes. You will go beyond the stumbling block. Amen, Dominique. Let it be so. Let me tell you something. That contest, the other, whatever, how long ago it was. Oh, I got you. This one. Oh, I didn't. Oh, but it's okay. It's okay. It's right here. This contest.
Wherever you go, wherever you using shout out to the AI robots for
Don't come at me, bitch.
Kev was invited to be the asshole.
I did election rig the shit.
Just give me a goddamn number, please.
Fuck you for wasting my time with that.
Here's 5. Lowest score is 0.
Yeah, but none of the contestants made a video.
We did.
That contest. Man, I want y'all to know that was probably one of the best things that ever happened to me. And I really appreciate you for that contest. Even thinking about that contest, Landry. I'm sure you're still in the chat. Y'all think he's still in the chat? Let's hope he is. If not, somebody go tell him. I'm really thankful that you did that contest. You're like, oh, I made Cynthia think. Oh, she's creative. Oh, she really pushed her creative juices. Just like Sophia telling me she was here from the beginning. That contest meant so much to me because I looked around and I realized I might be, how can I say this nicely? Because I'm trying to be super nice. I might be not living up to my full potential here. Because, Dominique, stop it. Because when I saw not only the work, and I'm not even talking about the end result videos that each of us presented, but when I saw the work ethics of the other contestants in that arena, I realized that our work ethics weren't the same. And see, I always have this this way about me. I can always see good. That guy that I just showed the video of, he made rap songs right at the time, and he had made a couple of videos, but he had become a videographer and was really more into that. But I still knew, like, I still loved his music. So I kind of talked him into all these videos because I knew that they were good. I knew he was good combined with these visuals. Like, come on, man, come on, let's just make this video. Like, you'll like it. I see what people could be, right? Not even necessarily what they are or aren't, but I see where they could really shine. And I want to put them in that place, and I want them to shine. And perhaps some of you others feel that same way about it as well, or feel that way. So when I come around here and I see other content creators, I think, oh my gosh, they could really shine. They could do this. I could add that. It could really work. But that contest made me realize I could never do that with anyone here. Not because they're not good, and I'm not saying that, so please don't take this as a diss to anybody, because the work ethics, I guess I'm going to say to you in a minute. The work ethics were subpar at best. And I realized that even if I wanted to work with somebody, and even if, well, let me not say somebody, let me say most, because there's one or two in this circle that contest said, hey, we might be able to do something together. They're going to be people like you, we're going to, whatever, but be on the lookout. If y'all thought Algorithm of Love was good, you're not ready for Cynthia Sincere. So that contest made me realize I might be not utilizing my time here best. Not saying I'm leaving or anything like that, but just not putting as much effort into it anymore. Because I realized from that contest, Landry, I saw who I was and what I could be. And now it was time to put me in the spotlight. Because not everybody's going to have that work ethic that I'm looking for, and I have yet to find it here. So thank you so much for that. But the situation I'm seeing you in now, Landry, I feel like is a kind of self-induced, whether it be intentional or unintentional, I'm not sure. But from the outside looking in, that's what it appears to be. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm at 1 hour and 48 minutes solo dolo. All right, guys, let me tell you something, Chuck. Chuck, I hope you're still here. I got something to confess. You see, Chuck, I usually don't go for the white guys, right? Because they're white. Not that I don't have a problem with white guys. White guys are super cool, but I'm talking about, the other types of things. But the other night, again, I don't even know what panel it was. It was a panel, and I was on there with Rocky and some other people, and there was this dialogue going back and forth between content creator, no names are going to be mentioned, and well, he just seemed to be they seemed to be full of spirit. And another person on the panel was constantly trying to correct them. And in the midst of all of this back and forth, and trust me, that went back and forth for at least a good hour, maybe even longer. There was talk of religion, and one of the content creators were talking about, God this, God that, Christianity this, Christianity that. But again, they were having the same dispute. And out of nowhere, Rocky comes up, right? And is, you know what? And he's just like sitting there, like in his cowboy hat or his hat. I think it was the cowboy hat. And he just is like in his sternly manly voice says, you're not being a good Christian right now. And he didn't say any name, right? He just said it, like just the most random sentence. You're not being a good Christian right now. And all of a sudden, the whole entire panel stopped talking. And nothing else was ever said between that one panelist and the other panelist. And I thought, oh my God, Rocky, I never realized you were this hot. Like, Rocky, I want you to know in that moment, I really looked at you. Like I've always liked you, Rocky. And I understand it, even when you told the story about how you get upset when you're thinking things and you begin to yell and people think you're yelling at them, but they don't realize you're yelling at yourself. But in that moment that you said, you're not being a good Christian right now, like you were such a strong leader in that moment. And not a leader as a man, but a leader as a Christian man, or a man who's representing the teachings of the Lord Jesus Christ. And I was going to clip it out and make it a clip, and I probably still will. It was just that one sentence, and it's like a 6-hour live, and I'm like, oh my God, I have so much to do rather than go look for this one sentence. But Rocky, I want you to hear it from me that I appreciate you saying that. And regardless of how discombobulated you may feel or how you think people may see you, I want you to know that I see you and I appreciate you. Second big question, what about dating dead guys? Well, I think that could work. However, the smell and decompensation, if that's the way you say it, I don't think it is, might get in the way of whatever could be. So, but I'm not against it. Now, if we could mummify stuff, hey, oh my gosh. On this other video, this other channel, Dominique, that I was at before I came to pause, before I guess Daisy was there with me too. He worked in his family owned a funeral home, and he was the mortician. Like, he would embalm the bodies and stuff. But there was a rapper that had passed. He didn't do this, but we just talked about it one time. There was a rapper that had passed away, and they had embalmed the body, and then they still took the rapper back on stage with them. And I even made the clip of it. I'm going to go see if I can find it. It's from years ago, but I'm sure I can dig it up. And they had the casket with the embalmed body on the stage. The most bizarre thing I've ever seen. I couldn't believe it. But so if we can get to that stage, and I can but see, I have to be able to move them, like put them in the couch, like, come on, honey, let's go sit on the couch and watch a movie. And then, I'm just going to keep talking. And then they're going to be like, oh, I love that you're such a good listener. I might be open to that, Dominique. So, keep hoping. Rocky is underrated. I agree. Namaste the fuck away. Indeed, Rocky, my pleasure to have that experience with you. Yes. Listen. Some friends and I were talking the other day, and they're like, well, Cynthia, how come you just don't get married now? Well, and I was like, well, as soon as I can, convince someone that living in separate places is the best way for us, we can do it. but people think you got to live together. Please, Cynthia, do not bring about you where in the cemetery. That was the cemetery where Lee Harvey Oswald was buried. And I think it's also where Landry went, if I remember correctly. It came to mind too at that. So, I think I got through it all. I got through the story. And so I say all of this today, and I have these conversations, is that at first, I was like, oh, I'm going to expose all the lies. I'm going to expose how Lindsay's manipulative, conniving, blah, 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 blah. I had to watch all of those videos again, right? I had to watch them to upload them and everything. And everyone, of course, like I said earlier, I watch myself like a football player watches his games. And I said, man, I keep saying the same things to this girl. Like, it's almost been 2 years now. Every interaction, I usually have the exact same, you're crazy, this isn't it. And then I started looking at myself as I was making these clips, and I thought, oh my God, Cynthia, how much of a dumbass are you? Like, stop wasting your times with these interactions that bring you nothing. Yeah, they get your juices going, but for what? For wasting my time? I'd rather these juices get going and doing other stuff than wasting my time on somebody who's not interested in changing. And that may or may not be true, but from the outside looking in, this is how I view it. And I'm dumb. And I was so angry at myself when I saw video 1, 2, 3, and 4. Well, 1, 2, and 4. Was I in 4? Oh yeah. 1, 2, and 4. I was looking at myself like, girl, stop wasting your time. Stop engaging. It's both. It's a waste of my time and my energy. She doesn't want my help. And even in that, there's a whole nother fight of us going from the video. Like, I keep telling her, and I even randomly just blurt out later, somebody needs to tell her that this attention isn't healthy for her. Because even if she's up here laughing, I'm pretty sure behind closed doors, it might not be as funny as it's portrayed online. Somebody needs to tell her, stop with this behavior. But I need to stop. I need to tell myself, stop with this behavior. She doesn't care. She doesn't want to hear you. She's not interested. She wants people to pay attention to her bikini pictures. And that's when I realized I need to step away from her and other people like her and not let them take that from me. You see, Dominique, I'm going to tell you why I say that right now. This next clip, it's just a little over a minute and a half, guys.
The media, man, it is one hell of an entity. It really can have you thinking that the bad people are good and the good people are bad. So what do we say to that? Well, it's interesting because what happened to Michael Jackson could never happen today, right? Back when all this was going on in the early 2000s, the media ran things. They completely controlled our minds. I, too, was warped to believe that Michael Jackson was a pedophile, and not that Michael Jackson had picked a fight with some very powerful people who have a leg in the media, who can make things appear and make things go away with the snap of their fingers. And since then, there have been a lot of artists who have tried to speak out about this type of mafia behavior, where if people don't get what they want, they will take everything from you and ruin you. To turn the king of pop, to leave him desolate and broke at the end of his career is a crime. But here's the thing that I will say. They can lie, they can steal, they can deceive, but they can never create. Because these people do not have the creator force within them, because Michael Jackson was right when he said that these people are devilish. All they can ever do is try to dissuade the masses via lies, and to go to sleep every night knowing that you are a liar, that you have no creative force within you, that you will always have to steal from people who actually do have talent. You will always have to lie about people who actually do have that creative force. That's a sad eventual ending for those individuals as well.
Yeah, that's how I feel. That's how I feel. And that contest made me see that a little bit clearer. Like, you have the creative force in you, Cynthia. Dominique down here says, humans have not created anything, just marked, reproduced in this realm. 7 years. Well, I don't know if I agree with that. I don't know if I agree with that, because I know that there are things that I can see in my mind and I can be inspired by seeing other things, but my mind moves it a little bit so I can understand the reproduced and whatnot. So, I don't know. I think I'm going to have to marinate on that a little bit longer. Reproduce, create. But I created life, though, by having a baby. So that, and then I also think, like, I created the home. And of course, all with the graces of God, but I created the home that gives them, So I don't know. We got to think about that. But as far as the creations, well, yeah, art never dies. It's just everybody is inspired by everybody else. But I'm going to get to you in a minute, Chuck. Matthew 10:14, and whoever will not receive you, nor will hear your words. Shake off the dust of your feet and go for it. See? It's what rocks with Rocky. Anybody mess with Rocky, you've messed with Cynthia from now on. Let that be known. 2026, nobody touch Rocky. Chuck, you messy, slutty girl. I love me some Candace. I love me some Candace. Go beyond agreeing and disagreeing just to serve it from and within. Offsprings are reproducing. Humans never create anything. Hence, barefoot is... Oh my God, I'm not wearing any shoes now. So anyways, guys, I've done it. I've done 2 hours of my solo monologue. I will not be opening the panel because I don't want to watch myself any longer. I do want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in. And I do want to thank everyone. Whether you like me or dislike me, I appreciate you all. Just know, though, I mean, some people I'm going to keep at an arm's distance. And it's not because of hate. It's because of protecting my space and boundary. As Candace just said, the creative force. As Chuck's favorite girl just said, created Chuck's, how can I say this? As Chuck's little lady Candace just said, that's the way. As Chuck's little lady Candace just said, you know, some people don't have that creative force in them, and they're going to steal and manipulate and deceive it to try to get it from you or just to try to tear it down. Of course, they were talking about Michael Jackson, and that's a whole episode. Oh, I need to drop that. Oh, yeah. Let me drop Chuck's little lady Candace for him, because I think that he would appreciate that. And y'all can go and watch the episode. It talks about the fight, that, of course, because, everybody was like, hey, what's going on with Michael there towards the end? And is watching Kanye West, which I know Chuck is a huge fan of Kanye. Don't tell anybody. But watching Kanye, it kind of seems like when you go against the bigger entities, it's a whole thing. So, man, make sure to check out Candace Owens' podcast, episode number 55. What really happened to Michael Jackson? That's where I got that clip from. Make sure to use your energy wisely, and don't be stingy with it. If there's somebody around me that really wants to learn stuff, I'm always happy to teach. I'm always happy to help, but I do have boundaries as far as characteristics. I appreciate each and every one of you turning in. Make sure to hit the notification bell and turn it on all. As I say, I'm trying to finish up all the projects I didn't finish in 2025. I want 2026 to be one of my best creative years. I'm looking forward to the team I'm working with. I think it's already how we even work together. I don't trust any mainstream news. Me either, Chuck. I don't know what to trust. Rocky, I don't know what to trust anymore. But I do know I trust that a hot mess is going to happen sooner or later. And just like that, I also know it's going to swing back around the other side. Oh my no. What mainstream are misleading us? I think that's a funny, right? Alrighty, guys. Again, my name is Cynthia. This is What's Up, Cynthia. And I appreciate you. I'm going to go out on some wise words from Chuck's other favorite